let's open this box, shall we? Yes, let's do it. It's still in the thing. I was at the hotel when I received it. So. And the box is out. Hello everyone, welcome back. I am still in these clothes because I decided that maybe to take another video for the box. I still don't know what is going on here. I recently got into resin art and I love doing it, but when I moved to Canada, which was 3 weeks ago, I didn't bring any of my resin supplies. So I decided to get this box. Most of the stuff here, I don't actually have them at Turkey. And I wanted to do an opening of this box. It's gonna be my first unboxing. Yeah, let's start. This is the Elves box. It's a resin subscription box, but this is a starter kit. So I did get the subscription box too, but I didn't receive that yet. It will, I don't know when it will actually arrive, but I didn't receive it yet. And this is the starter kit, which they have a lot of stuff inside to be able to start a whole resin journey actually, which is awesome. And if you want to get into it, I don't know what is inside yet, but I think I will suggest it. I think so. I have been watching their videos for like months now. They're called Sophie and Toffee, and I am in love with their videos and boxes and concepts. They have awesome stuff. I think this box was around, I can't remember, but I will put it here. Can you see it here? Here? I don't know when, where, how, but here. So let's open. I hope you can see it here. I hope this video don't come out like all blurred. So cute. Let's dig in. Sophie and Toffee, the Elves Starter Box 2020 edition. Resin starter tools and storage mold. This is, so they have what is inside, which I'm gonna be showing in just a little bit. Yeah, cool. Let's go. This is the UV lamp. I'm so excited. I had a very small one in Turkey, and I always want to get like these type of ones, which is very cool. How do you open this? How do I? What? Why is it not? Oh. UV light. If anybody that doesn't have knowledge about resin is watching this, UV light is used to cure the UV resin, which is a special type of resin, and it cures, it gets rigid, and I guess depending on the resin, this make it cure in minutes, maybe even seconds, and in sunlight it will cure faster too. But normally resin doesn't cure depending on the sun or the light. It cures by the chemical reaction it has. Resins that I normally use takes around a day, sometimes a day and a half to cure. It also depends on the temperature of the room or where you are doing. And if you are thinking of starting to do resin, I would highly suggest that you use gas masks and gloves. I don't highly suggest, I think you have to use them. I did do resin without a gas mask for a really long time, and I can feel that my lungs were actually getting hurt by it. My dog started to get allergies. It was no. And yeah, you should use gas masks and gloves all the time. So this is to cure UV resin itself. There's this guy. Let's see. There's little pipettes to take the resin in and then put it there. There are little finger gloves. You can use these too. It depends on how big your project is. I normally do bigger projects, so these are not really enough, and I'm very messy, so I prefer to use metal gloves. But depending on your project, you can always use finger gloves. And there are these guys there are these little measuring cups, which are cute. There's 3 of them, and the pipettes and the finger gloves were a lot. And there's these guys. These are so cute. I always wanted to have these. I never found them in Turkey. There's probably a way to find them in Turkey. I just didn't try. But so there's like 5 of them. And there are these guys that I never ever tried, and I actually didn't know until I subscribed for the box. This box I'm opening right now is different than the subscription box. This is a starter box. So this will give you the equipment you will need to start doing resin art. But the subscription box is something different that you have to subscribe. And the starter box is not a monthly thing. It's just a one-time thing. So these were all, these are for mixing and grabbing stuff. There is this 2 guy. They are also for mixing and grabbing stuff, but they're a little bit more rigid. The other 2 was very flimsy. So, and there's these guys, which I'm gonna open too. This is fun. All of these stuff are the stuff that I wanted to get, but I didn't really find them at stores in Turkey. Well, at least in Ankara, where I was living, you might be able to find them in Istanbul. And also you can get, well, I didn't see exact this in AliExpress or Alibaba. You probably will be able to find it, like if you search a little bit more. I just didn't know what are these called. But the thing is, to order anything from Alibaba, it just takes so long to arrive to Turkey, and then they will get so many at the border, like as a tax, and just costs a lot than it could have been. So that's why I just went with the box. It's like, it's easier. These guys are for like fixing your molds, fixing your molds and like your designs and stuff. Resin doesn't stick to silicone. That's why all these objects are silicones. But you can use disposable things, which is not very good for environment, but at least you can use like wooden sticks, recycled wooden sticks and stuff, and they're useful too. I prefer the silicone, so I don't have to buy and I don't have to trash so many things, but it also kind of sucks to clean them every time. So this is a little Dremel. I don't have any batteries. I wanted to show you guys how these work, but they don't give batteries. You put batteries in it here, and then it will be like zzz. Anyone that gets manicured and gel nails and stuff, you will see these are like to clean out your gel nails and like to the manicure. We use it in the resin to get the sharp parts to be like sandpapered out, to get smooth. And yeah, there's different heads. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think that works. Does it work? I don't know. But yeah, there's like multiple parts for different types of I'm gonna say sandpapering, which is awesome because I love this. Like I wish I had this like 5 years ago. I studied industrial design, and it would be so handy if I had that while doing my projects. So yeah, there is that, and it comes in a little purple bag. It's cute. And yeah, it's a little hand drill. Oh, but it's broken. Hello everyone. I'm assuming you are questioning, how did this girl just became different, right? I know. Unfortunately, I forgot to record some of the stuff for this unboxing. Well, and so I need to record again with the half that I didn't do. And I don't really remember which parts I shot and which parts I didn't, so I'm gonna just do it all over and we will see. It was so funny because I was looking at, like, I was having this binge editing day, and it was like super fun doing like everything. I'm like, yay, this is gonna be awesome. And then the video was like, but well, it's okay. It's a new chance to start the video all over again. And we will see. So just a little update. It's been like a month that I got this box. I still haven't used it, but it's not because I'm not excited to, it's just I didn't have time. But I also got the new subscription box, so after this video I'll probably do that too. Let's move to the rest of the opening boxes. The good thing of this video is that I can just put the stuff that we already looked at to the side and we can look at the rest. So we were at the part that I was opening this guy and it was broken, and I let you guys in a cliffhanger, but actually I didn't. But the good thing is I have a new one. I emailed them and they got back at me like 2 days later, and they were like, oh, if you want we can refund you or send you another one. And like, I want one, so I preferred to get another one, and they sent me another one. It took a little bit more time than how boxes take, because I think it took like around 3 weeks or something. But still, it arrived, right? That's the most important thing. And it has everything inside, and it's all cool, super nice, and I'm super happy. So yeah, I was a little bit sad after like thinking that it might not be happening, but they didn't disappoint me. Thank you, Sophie and Toffee. I'm so happy that I have the non-broken one, the fixed, no, the undamaged one. Yeah. Let's start. This is they call it the bezel tape, but I'm just gonna call it the molding tape. What you do is they will normally have bezels, which is like little metal things and you open it, which I can't right now, and put it on the tape, and you can just put the resin inside the places that you need to put in the bezel. And yeah, and the resin doesn't go around the edges or anything. Or you can use it to like you know those videos that there's like a wooden piece and they will put it like a tape around it and they will put resin. I think you can use this for that too. It's a very useful tape for doing anything with resin. I actually always wanted it. I always use the normal like box tapes, and I'm sure this is gonna work better. Yeah. And I have some resin. I think normally they send like so this is 50 grams. I think normally they send like bigger boxes of 100 grams, but maybe they are out of it or it's easier to ship it like this. So instead of that, they sent me like separate packs of 50 grams. So my pack came with 2 bottles of part A, 2 bottles of part B, and it's 1-to-1 ratio. So in case you don't know how to do resin, what you would do is you would, depending on the resin, you would mix part A and part B in the ratios that they instruct you in the packages. So this is 1-to-1. So you would have to put, if you're putting 10 grams of part A, you have to put 10 grams of part B, and you mix it until there is no swirly white type of parts, that it looks super transparent. And you need to mix it slowly because it creates a lot of bubbles. But I found that it doesn't matter as much. No matter how I mix it, there's gonna be bubbles. But if you mix it really fast, there's gonna be much more bubbles to get rid of. That is like impossible. But Even if you mix it super slowly, it still has some bubbles in it. So, but yeah, and if you're doing it with sand, in case you're getting into like seascape resin things, you're gonna get bubbles anyways. Sand, when you mix sand with resin, it's gonna give you bubbles. So just don't really care about that part. But yeah, and so yeah, this is how it works. I have 100 grams of part A and part B, which I find it this really little. Like, I don't think this is enough for me for anything because I do bigger resin projects. But it's a beginning, it's a starter kit. It's good for someone that is starting. It's better to like try it first than buy like a huge amount of resin anyways. So the next item is this little cute mold, and I've seen people using this mold is for holding the parts of Dremel. So what I've seen, people mostly use this for like to put the Dremels like this. It's a cute thing. Well, of course not this, the thing that comes out of it. But yeah, and hopefully soon I'll do one and be able to show you too. They use this palette for like to show colors, keychain. They do keychains for themselves, and there's like a little paintbrush mold that is super small. I don't really do small things, so I'm not used to molds that is this small. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So this is our first mold in this bag. Our next item is another mold. This mold is hopefully gonna be very useful for me. So this is, I think people again use this for to put their inks, alcohol inks and everything, but you can use it as like makeup organizer or your makeup brush organizer or a pencil case. But I don't know if this resin is enough to make one of these. I would say no, but I'm also not very good at calculating resin, so maybe it fits. I don't know. I'm really excited for this too, because the thing that is cool about molds and resin is normally if you use it the way they're supposed to be, it's just you can make only one thing, right? But if you don't fill it up until the end and fill it only half, you can create other parts and you can glue them together or resin them together, and it can create a longer organizer. And hopefully, I don't know the angle of this because it's cut from here, I don't know if you can see it, but I am hoping to be able to put them like on top of each other and create like a longer one, but I don't know, I might not be able to, so but we will see. But these are super nice. I made my own mold for a makeup organizer. It's okay, but whenever I do my own molds, they don't end up being in like super high quality, and they will always have parts that I have to like sandpaper so much that in the end it's not worth it at all. So this will be a nice change for me. The last thing that come out is this little silicone mat to create you a working area. It's a little bit small. It's like, but I think it's most of the Sophie Toffee boxes have smaller projects because like as the size, obviously, like this one is much smaller than what I would normally do. So this is like a good amount for this guy, but I think for doing just this guy, it might be a little bit small. It depends on what you want to do. If you're just doing bezels, this is perfect. Like if you're just using UV resin, this is, I'm sure it's perfect because we don't tend to use UV resin in like big projects anyways. So this is perfect for like UV resin. But I wouldn't use like here because I would have to have like my resins here and my mixing here, and this is gonna be a mess, and there's gonna be like bunch of, yeah, no. So this is the end of our box. Yeah, it's done. Oh well. So we have come to the end of our video. this was a peculiar video. We got to travel into the future, or no, we got to go back in time. I'm not sure. You guys can decide on that part. It was interesting for me. I thought it would take at least 5 videos for me to be able to lose footage, but it took less than that. That was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed our first unboxing. I enjoyed a lot. But yes, and I'm so happy for this box. Was my first unboxing. I've been waiting for this box for so long. All these YouTube videos that I watched. And I can't wait to edit this whole out. It's gonna be a little bit messy. Well, we will see. I hope this video was helpful for anyone that wants to get into resin or that wants to try out this box. I know I searched for a lot of videos on YouTube when I was thinking of getting this box. I watched a lot of videos. There's really nice ones, and I'm hoping to be one of those nice ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video, which I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. Its future is filled with surprises. We will see. I'll see you guys. Bye.